Hi, welcome back. My name is Will, and this is Diamonds Around the World. So what are we having today? Today we got a first look at a Diamond Art Club kit. Now this is going to be kit number 4 out of 6 from the anniversary sale that Diamond Art Club had a couple weeks ago. But this is kit number 2 out of my mom's order because we each ordered 3 kits each from the Diamond Art Club anniversary sale. So what did she pick up as her second kit? So we have Cookie Fairy by Randal Spangler. It's a 22 by 26 inch, 55.6 by 66 centimeter. And here is that picture. How cute is that? The bottom of the box gives us some more information debating on how you store your box. The back of the box shows kit contents and how it works. And then, as you can also see, it wraps around the side. We did open these just to see what the treasure quest cards are, and I'll talk about them in a little bit. And then on this side, we have the picture again and some more information. So it's 51 colors, 2 Aurora Borealises, 1 Frosted, and 5 Fairy Dust Diamonds for a total of 48,480 diamonds. And that's our canvas code. So let's just pop this open and let's look at this. This, and that. Come back to this later. Okay, so here's their toolkit. The Diamond Art Club's toolkit comes with twist and pick applicator, putty and multi-placer, a traditional single placer, heart-shaped wax, stackable tray with lid and stopper, and reusable baggies. Now, all their kits are identical like this, except for the tray. The bigger kits have a bigger tray, and the smaller kits have a smaller tray. I won't go through this because a lot of people do already, and I plan on doing a full video about all of the transitions over the years when I just get all the product that I need. So then we have your thank you for your purchase, and as you can see, how cute is this? I'm just going to pull all of this inside outside. We'll come back to that in a minute. We have your tips and tricks, kit contents, social media information, 20% off your first time using the app, Facebook group code after you make your first purchase, and then we have how to use your twist and pick applicator and step-by-step instructions. Then we have your treasure quest card. Every kit comes with one of these as long as it's a newer kit or it's a restocked older kit that they've slowly redid to the newer styles. This is going to be a bronze. You can go to that website or scan the QR code to get more information about these cards. There's bronze, silver, gold, and black. I do plan on doing a video more into details about these cards. I just need to get a gold card sometime down the line. And when I do, I will do a video. But a lot of other content creators have talked about it. I just want to, put my own spin on it for the fun of it. Then we have our sticker sheet. So we have a big Diamond Art Club Do It Makes You Sparkle name, Cookie Fairy by Randal Spangler. These are all separate stickers, and I'll show you right here. So you can take them off and use them in your logbook. On the back side, we have our start and end date. Here's another picture of the canvas and our information. And then in here we have our individual stickers. So this has 51 colors, so it's all going to be on this page, so we won't talk about that side. These are also individually cut, so you can use them on your kits however you want to. So there are multiple different ways to kit up. Sorry. First and foremost, you can kit up by number. That's your first column. Your second way is your symbol. That's your middle column. So that would be 1 through 8, A through Z, and then any random symbols or however you want. The third way is by code, your DMC code. That's your third column. And that's basically almost identical to your number symbol, but you just follow the DMC code. Then there is your family color code, where you just put all the same colors of that color family in a group, and you make it that way. So you have your oranges, your purples, your blues, your browns, whatever color you have in your kit. Now, let's talk about specialty drills. Now, all of the new canvases, the specialty drills are going to be at the bottom of the list. So we have AB 470, AB 3078, M666, Z209, Z738, Z743, Z825, and Z3866. So Z stands for fairy dust, M is the new frosted, and then the AB, of course, that stands for Aurora Borealis. But they have other specialty drills. They have a metallic, a crystal, and a glow in the dark. And they also have their own not color code. They have their own letters to represent the color. So we will actually come back to this in a little bit. Possibly not. We might just use the one on the canvas and see that. So Diamond Art Club's canvases come pre-packaged in this dust sleeve that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So we're just going to pop this open. Maybe. And go with it. Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. So Diamond Art Club's canvases are made out of something called tarpaulin. It is a product that they are the only company that can utilize because they've owned it, they patented it, it's their product. It is also scalloped and serged on all of their canvases, so this actually helps stop the fraying. Now, because we're at the bottom here, we'll just go, no, I'm not worried about it. Let's just unroll this and lay it down. So, one of the other things about their canvases they use is poured glue. So that means we can actually roll this back on itself to manipulate it, to make it lay flatter a lot faster if you're that impatient. But it will lay flat on its own. So you don't need to do this if you don't want to. So we have Do What Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club in the top center. We have a legend in the top left, and we have that same legend in the bottom right. But while we're here, let's look at the drill layout. Honestly, to tell you the truth, this is super clear. I'm looking at it off camera, while you look at it on camera. Now, a lot of Randal Spanglers is going to be color blocking and line blocking. And when we say color blocking, like we have all those diagonals, that's one color. And then if we look here in the wings, this is the fairy wing. These are all line blocking. This is all color blocking. So a lot of his artwork has color blocking and line blocking, but not much confetti. Now this one's going to be a little different because this one will have confetti. And when I talk about confetti, it's like this blanket that the Dragling is laying under is going to be probably the most confetti part of this canvas, except for like this window here and that window. And then the bed or whatever he's laying on is going to be line blocking galore. So now it's small and simple, so it wouldn't take long, especially with it being around. So I did talk about the legend down in the bottom right. Now we have our canvas code and canvas name, size, and it's copyrighted by Randal Spangler. That means Diamond Art Club got the legal licensing rights from Randal Spangler to use this picture as a diamond painting. So they are compensating him on his artwork. Then we have a discount code here, information on socials, and then this is your lifetime warranty over there in that corner. And that means as long as you're the original purchaser, you have a lifetime warranty with Diamond Art Club. For anything that goes wrong with your canvas, you're missing drills, you spill drills, whatever, contact them and they will actually help you. Now, like I was saying, his artwork, 95% of it is going to be line blocking and color blocking, because I can already tell you these bricks are going to be chunks of color blocking everywhere. And the line blocking is going to be in the fairy's wings, I can see it, the candle, the bed, table, whatever he's laying on is going to be line blocking. The pillow has a lot of line blocking and color blocking. But the blanket and probably at least two of these windows are going to be more of a confetti. So this is a little bit of a mix of everything. Now this one has the gray perforated dots on it. So that means you can separate them in the 10 by 10 centimeters sections if you want to. And let's just pull this one back up again. And when I say that is, if your canvas has this line, that means it's perforation on it. And you can just go like that and you make your own sections. A lot of people like it, some people don't. I'm actually working on a canvas that has the original perforation on it, where it does not have the colored lines. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to flip this over and we're going to talk about the colors next. Now, don't worry about the wrinkles that you see in the back here, if you can see them. These will come out once you pull the plastic off and relay it down, or once you pull it down to work on it. So this is our color layout for this canvas. Tons of blues and purples and browns and greens. Diamond Art Club puts this sticker here, it's your canvas code and name. So you can keep these drills separate from your canvas as long as you want. So if you don't like the crinkle, I'm going to apologize now. Sorry. You can mute or fast forward for the couple seconds that I fight with it. I like the crinkle. I know, I'm weird. Voila. Okay. So this is normally where I would separate these drills out quick so I can get them organized to go through them with you guys. And it's going to be super easy because it doesn't look like there's that many. 3 trains. So let's start with the littlest train first. So before we start going through these drills, Diamond Art Club makes all of their drills in-house. They make them out of resin. So they make the best quality of quantity products to give to us as their consumer. Now they also do not go in DMC order, they go by weight. So we have here 741, and here's our first special drill, M666. Now M stands for the frosted drill. I'm trying to see if I can get this. It's the newest drill that they came out with. It does not have the facets on top of it. It's more of a dome, and it's a frosted tip to it. I really can't show you guys very well on it because there we go. That's as best as I can get. This is the newest specialty drill that they did come out with. Then we have 3325, 334, 498, 3862, 803, 935, 934. Here's our first fairy dust, Z743. So if you look at the tops of these drills, the Z stands for fairy dust. So it has glitter or mica powder, however you want to look at it, encased inside the drill. So it has a simple shimmer and shine. So it will help pop on the canvas, just not over dramatically pop. Then we got 356, 3819, 211, 3865. Here's our first AB, AB 3078. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It's named after the Northern Lights, so it has a shimmer, a shine, an iridescent to it. So once you place this drill on the canvas, it's going to shimmer and shine. It's going to help the drill sit beside it shimmer and shine too. So that's our first train of drills. We will come back to this in a little bit and look at the rest. While we look at the rest. Wow, I can't talk. $7.79, $4.36, $6.12, $8.98, $8.14, Z38. Here's another fairy dust. Let's see if I can get this up for you guys. You can see that glitter or mica powder, whatever you want to call it. Second AB, AB 470. How cool. You can actually see the difference between AB and a fairy dust right here, actually. 414, 210, 815, 3371, Z 825. Wow, I can't talk. Third fairy dust. 936, 435, 801, 918, 3807, 580, Z3866. There we go. You can look. It's there. It's just because of it being a light drill, it's super subtle. 3024. And now we have the last bag of drills, the big bag. So I think we have all but one fairy dust, to tell you the truth, but I could be wrong. 355, 310, 793, 434. Yep, here's the last fairy dust, Z209, that purple. 415, 939, 161, 433, 824, 159, 208, 38, 37, 3, 36. Got 1, 2, 3 bags of that one. 8, 23. Got 1, 2 there. 158 and 2 bags of that. So those are all of our drills for this canvas. So I'm not even going to bring the sticker sheet over. We're just going to kind of use the legend on the canvas. So the ABs are going to be the green and a yellow AB. So we're going to look for the anchor and the dash. So the green AB is the anchor. So most likely it's going to be in the draggling, and I was correct. Let's just pull this up a little bit for you guys. So if you look at the draggling, you can see the anchor in the face and around the eyes, sleeping there. Now it's also in the blankets too. So that's the green. Now that slash is going to be on the ears or the horns or whatever you want to call them. So there. Now the question is it up here too? No, it's not. What about the fairy? Any slash? Yep. Right there on the back side of the wing of the fairy. The tips up here. So those are our ABs. Now, the frosted is the red AB. And it's going to be the up arrow pointing to the top left corner. Now, there wasn't a lot, if I remember right. And I want to say it might be in the wand. So let's pull. I know, I just laid this down. Let's pull this back up. Yep, right there, that up arrow in the red is the frosted. Now I'm just out of curiosity. Any down here? No. Any in the blanket? No. So that's the only area that is the frosted. Now the fairy dust is going to be the purple R, cap A. I call that a fireplace. V and a minus. So the V is the blue. I can already see it's going to be right here on the windows. The A is going to be in the dragon right there. Nothing in the candelabra. The A is going to be along like the pixie dust from the fairy. The campfire is going to be all that bright yellow around the wings. Yeah, like these little minus spots here, and the A's are going to be the pixie dust, the fairy dust. I mean, in the fairy dust of the fairy flying away, it's even going to be right there, all those. So what's the other one? The letter R. Like I said, that was purple or blue. No, V is blue, purple is R. So I'm thinking it's going to be in the background. Nope, actually I lied. It's going to be in her wings, actually. So that's kind of cool. And it's going to be in the windows, actually, a little bit. So, let's lay this back down. So, our special drills are going to be literally scattered all throughout it. So, the ABs are going to be in the dragon himself or herself. I'm not sure which one this is. So, the green AB is going to be in the face, in sections of the little blankets. The yellow AB is the dash. That's going to be right through here and along the wings of the fairy too. Not much, even in the cookie actually, and the paw. Then the not metallic, the frosted drill, the red, is going to be up here and only up there. And then the fairy dust is going to be your purples, your yellows, your blues, and pale yellows, pale whites, whatever you want to call them. They're going to be literally scattered all over. First and foremost, there's going to be some in the draggling. All of this, like pixie dust, fairy dust coming from the fairy, is going to have 2 different colors in it. The wings are going to be outlined in it. The purple's in there. The purple's also along this window here. The blue is also going to be throughout the stonework too. So this is going to be blinged up everywhere. Now, hold on. Anything? Yep, the blue is going to be in the eye of the dragon. So this is normally where I would talk about, if I was going to bling this up, where would I bling it up? Honestly, tell you the truth, the fairy's already blinged up by the wings and her wand. The dragon is blinged up by ABs and fairy dust too, and so is the blanket, so is the walls. I think, honestly, if I was going to add any extra bling, I'd get a pixie dust from DP with Sparklers, probably to bling up the candles and the candelabra just a little bit to make that pop out, because that's the only thing that's not really popping, because there's ABs in the blanket already, and there's a lot of fairy dust in this pillow too. So honestly, that's probably the only spot I would want to bling up is the candles, but that's just me. So that is all for me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscription button down below. It is free to join the channel. Once again, if you are new and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscription. If you're returning back, hit the thumbs up as your like button. Same with you new people. My goal is 500 subscribers by Halloween, but I don't see that happening. So realistically, let's go for 200. And when I get to 200, I'm giving a budget canvas away for free as a giveaway. If I get to 500, I'm going to purchase 2 Diamond Art Club canvases from the Amazon storefront that have enhancement suggestions from DP with Sparklers. And I'll also purchase them and do 2 giveaways for 500. So that's my goals, is if I can get to 200 and then 300 and 400, that'd be great. So down below in the comments, down below in the description, I will tag Diamond Art Club and the product to this, and the link to this product. If it is sold out, sign up for notifications. Then in comments, let me know if you purchased this canvas from the anniversary sale. And if you have, let me know if you've already worked on it or if you plan on blinging it up. Then hit the notification button to be notified for when I do my videos. I do daily vlogs every day at 3 p.m. as of right now. Come July 1st, I will, probably the last day of June, because that's on Monday. So basically beginning July 1st, I will transition to 5 days a week on vlogs instead of 7 days, just to give myself a break on the weekends. But first, looks like this go up Wednesdays and Fridays at 3. Sorry, I got too many times in my head. Okay, vlogs go up at 3 p.m. up until the end of the month. At 3 p.m. I will probably change over the time to a different time to kind of offset everything else. First looks, Wednesdays and Fridays at 12 noon. Then, if I have any other diamond painting related video, they go up randomly at 1 p.m. But that is everything for me. I will see you tomorrow. This is Diamonds Around the World. Bye.